Oh, here it is. Here it is. The Punisher War Machine from Marvel: A Future Fight. From the that popular mobile game. I've never played the game, but you know what? It's not stopping me from buying this from Hot Toys. Hello, folks. Danoby2 here. Thank you for joining me once again on another visual tour. I am here again to provide a distraction from the current events that we're all going through here. So let's have some fun, shall we? This is part of the VGM33, the video game masterpiece. They've released the Spider-Man PS4 and a few other characters, all based on the video game collection and series. So this is cool. This is really cool. This is not a cinematic interpretation. It's all video game. I love it. It's Iron Man. It's Hot Toys. I don't worry about Hot Toys when they do a die-cast release. They always do the right thing. So yes, I will love this. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Look at that box art. Look at that box art. Look at the detail on that. I'm going to have to figure out a way how to display this in all its mighty and all its glory. Awesome. Die-cast. Oh, man, they sure know how to get me. Part of the Future Fight logo on top. Let's ooh, look at that styrofoam case. Oh, nice. This is it's breaking me. I gotta tell. I'll confess. The die-cast series are breaking me. But oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, plastic wrap. Oh, smell it. Soak it in. Give me my. I love this stuff. I love the die-cast Iron Man suits, especially War Machine. Look at that. Oh man, this is just awesome. This is just awesome. Got this about I got this from Sideshow last week, and finally was able to get it on boxed here for you. Look at this. So this is Frank Castle. The video game interpretation. You know, it's really hard to kind of critique this sculpt because it is based on a video game character, and I gotta say they did a good job. The fact that his only look is a 2D representation. I mean, you don't really get to see his face when you're playing the game. So the fact that they're able to take this image and sculpt it in a realistic way, I gotta say, Hot Toys, you've scored some points on that. Absolutely. Let's remove the foam padding on here. Now, I get it. When you're building your own Iron Man die-cast collection, it's extremely hard to nitpick which ones are you going to add, but this is just badass. Look at that. The paint application on this. The weathering. I'm blown away. I really am. And I know before, I'm going to call it out in the comments, yes, this is a hodgepodge of existing War Machine suits cobbled together. But I got to say, it doesn't look like it is. We know it is. We can kind of recognize certain parts of this suit from existing previous War Machine suits, but if you weren't aware of the previous suits, you wouldn't know that this was cobbled together. You really wouldn't. It's blended very well. It's designed very well. Look at that. Look at the detail on that. That's incredible. That is just incredible. You really wouldn't know that this was kind of Lego bricked together. Oh, Punisher ass, steel butt. I'm blown away. I really am speechless with this. I do have War Machines scattered throughout my collection, and where this one is going to be displayed, I don't exactly know. It's not going to go in my Hall of Armor or in the suit, so I'll definitely find a place for it. I like the skull markings on his kill. I do like that. Arc reactor. I will say though, I'm not too happy that when the arc reactor is lit, it doesn't shine through the plate. That for some odd reason, I tend not to read the descriptions when I place these pre-orders. For some reason, I thought that we would get a different chest plate, a modified chest plate that would shine the actual arc reactor light. 3 pairs of hands. The jazz hands are always going to be the ones I tend to go for. I do love the articulated joints on it. I want to say these are exact same hands from the War Machine from the roadie, from the Mark 1. But I'm just kind of looking at the weather. And neck cup there. I guess that's a neck shoe, or kind of blend in Frank Castle's head into the suit. Great sculpt again. I'm not going to be displaying mine with Frank Castle. I think he looks more aggressive, more tactile, more ready to kick your ass with the actual helmet on. Accessories underneath. You got a mini cannon there. What do we got? A little turret, a little motorized cannon. You got the chain gun. Oh, look at that. The base. Boy, Hot Toys. They just gave up on the base, didn't they? They're like, it's a $400 diecast suit. Here's your plastic base. Shut the hell up. Remember when you used to get a real base with the diecast suits? Batteries, definitely going to be powering up my suit. Animated flame effects. Definitely going to get those installed. Let's get this head. Let's pop this head up. Let's see what this guy looks like powered up. And pretty simple design. It's the same reissued from Pops. The top Pops are. Got my electric screwdriver. I always get comments if you want your own electric screwdriver here. Micro electric screwdriver. Link is in the description. Follow it all the way to Amazon. I think I earn 20 cents every time you click on that. 3 batteries on there, and which should give me about 4 minutes of illumination. But I will say though, when his eyes are lit up, it's pretty badass. It's menacing. Look at that. Yeah, that's beast mode there. That's beast mode. Let's get the arc reactor. I love the design. I like how they blend in the actual cap into the suit. You wouldn't know that there were batteries underneath there unless you knew what you were looking for. I like that. I remember back in the old days collecting Hot Toys, the battery compartments and cap would be exposed, and you would visually know where they're located. So I think this is the extra effort that Hot Toys takes into consideration as they're growing and evolving, hiding the actual battery compartments, especially right here on the arm. Again, unless you knew what you were looking for, you wouldn't know that the batteries would go there. Slip down there. And as always, I always like to preach this. Always install the batteries. Always test it out. I get it. Oh, Danoby, but the battery, it'll leak, it'll damage. Yes, but you definitely want to test that the light sources are working. There's nothing worse than a defective die-cast Iron Man suit, because when you decide to move on or part it or sell it, the light source or LEDs are not working, and you missed your opportunity to contact Sideshow and get it replaced. Powered turret gun. This is unique. I want to say this is a unique design specifically for the Punisher. I don't recall seeing this shoulder cannon in any of the previous suits. Pops right on there. Little ball joint. So you get somewhat of movement with it. Not a lot. I like this one though. I don't think I've seen this one in any of the previous suits. I guess I should look, but I'm just more blown away by the attention to detail as far as the weathering on this and the scratches and the scuffs on it. More like a laser cannon though, doesn't it? Pop that on there. Doesn't blend in though, unlike the previous suits where the cannons can actually retract into the back. Not this guy. This guy's coming in full war. The chain magazine there. Get that on there. Not sure if that's right, but we're gonna work with it. We're gonna adjust it. Be careful. There you go. And little shoulder rockets on there. These are magnetized. That's clever. I like that. I will have mine displayed in full battle attack mode, so I definitely am gonna want those little shoulder pistol rockets there exposed. Definitely gonna want that. And I will attach both. There is a underarm pistol or a mini cannon that pops right off, and a little bit of it's held by tension there by its 2 rods there. There you go. I want to say this was used part of the War Machine from Civil War. I want to say that was repurposed. The top arm cannons I don't think are repurposed from a previous suit. I want to say that's original. Yeah, that looks about right, doesn't it? Like he's ready to take control. It's an impressive suit. This is what I feared for us Hot Toy collectors, that once the print and presses over at Hot Toys in Hong Kong started their assembly line again, we would get bombarded. And I've just gotten a lot of notifications on a lot of my pre-orders, and this one should have been released early in the year before we were plagued with the current events, and it's kind of playing catch up as to what I can keep and what I can't keep and so forth. But this guy definitely, this was a day one pre-order from Sideshow. No regrets, absolutely happy. And the thing with the War Machine suits, they always blow up. I'm not kidding. The minute that they sell out of Sideshow or Big Bad Toy Store, they always increase in value and then some. I like the Frank Castle skull. It really does work. You wouldn't know it was based off of a video game design unless you knew what you were, again, looking for or were aware. You would assume that it was based more of a comic book look, which I guess it is, because that's where they got the inspiration. But it works. It really does. He does look pissed. Now, as far as the animated flame effects, I don't care for this. I've never been a... I'm not that big into the animated flames. No, I'm not going to display mine with that. But if you guys want to see what it would look like with a little bit of Danoby2 pizzazz, it is amazing what happens to a action figure when you add a little bit of CG magic, a little bit of digital effect there. This is a badass figure. If you guys were able to swing it, add it to your collection, I don't think it's one worth passing up. I think it's going to blow up. I honestly think it's going to blow. Once it sells out, this is going to hold some serious value. Like, subscribe, leave your comments below. Thanks for watching.